In this video, I'm going to teach you exactly how to do a plank. So there's a few different ways you can do it. You can do it from your hands and your feet. Then you can also do it from your elbows and your feet. And then you can also scale it down to going to your knees. Same basic concept on your hands and elbows. And then if you want to scale it up, there's also alternating plank. And then you can also do a plank elevated on a box or something like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through each one of them, and I'll show you exactly how to do a plank. So to begin with, we want to make sure that my elbow or my hands, my shoulders line up. So I want my shoulders to go directly over my hands. Whenever I place my hands on the ground, I get into a plank. So once I place them on, I want to make sure the shoulders stay directly over, and I'm pushing myself away from the ground. Right? So don't want to be sagging our shoulders or anything like that. I want to make sure that I'm actively pushing myself away from the ground. And then also that my head, I'm looking straight down. I want to try and keep my spine in one alignment. And then I'm just crunching my abs, and I have one straight line down to my toes. If I need to scale it down, I can do my knees right here. Same thing, still crunching my abs, shoulders staying above my hands. And then I'm actively pushing myself away. Still, my head is in one alignment. Another way you can do it is from your elbows. So I'll go elbows, feet out, and then I want to make sure that my shoulders still stay above right over my elbows. And if I need to scale it down, go to my knees, and then my head still stays in one alignment straight down. So those are two different ways you can do a plank, either from your hands or from your elbows. That would be a regular plank. There's also planks where you can do where they're alternating planks, so this would be a harder progression. So if I were to do an alternating plank, I'll take my hands and feet, and then I'm going to do opposite hand and opposite foot. I'm going to lift both of them up and then come back. Same thing if I were to go to my elbows. I'll lift up and then come back. If you want to just do just your arms or just your feet or legs, you can do that as well. You still want to have one alignment, head looking down, and hands staying over, or the shoulders staying over the hands at that point. So that's a way to progress it up, and the way to progress it down would be going to your knees. And then another way would be putting your feet on an elevated box or chair or something in that kind of nature. And then the last one for a plank is side planks. So on side planks, we want to make sure that whenever I get into a side plank, I keep my body in one alignment all the way through. So if you were to draw a line right here on a mat or something like that, your body will line directly over that line as you hold a side plank. Same thing, you can do it from your hands or from your elbows. Either one works. I'll do a front view and then a side view just to give you an idea of what I mean by one straight line. I still want to keep my head in one alignment, and then my body and everything stays real tight. So from front view, I have shoulder over my hand, feet out, and then I'll keep my feet just like this. I can have my arm up. If I want to, I can make it a little bit challenging by keeping my foot up, or I can keep it down if I need to progress it. I'll put my foot in front to hold myself up this way. And then if I go for my elbow, same thing, staying right here, arm up, hand up, or foot up, or I can put my foot on the ground to help me a little bit in this position. So if I were to do it from a side view, you'll see that my body I try to keep my body in one alignment throughout the whole thing. So from here, alright, so hopefully you saw that I kept my body in one alignment as I held it throughout. And then still, if I'm doing it on one side, I still want that shoulder to be directly over my hand, and I'm still pushing myself away from the ground. So that's how you do a plank. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And that's it.